friends, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's just real life. Of course, nothing fancy around here. Just some things I'm getting done today. We've actually had some really nice warm days, and I know it's about to get really cold for the next week or two or longer, so I wanted to take advantage of it and start outside. I know it's way early in the year, but I've got the itch to get my garden ready, and honestly, this area out here has turned into a full-on jungle. It's rough. When I was pregnant last year, and then of course had the baby, I didn't do a garden at all. So this space has basically just been sitting here for well over a year. It definitely needs some attention, so that's where we're starting today after getting the chickens fed and gathering the eggs. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to, but I did get a really good start before I had to switch gears. I cleaned out this garden bed and I planned to cover it, but I didn't get that part on video. We had a birthday party to go to, and so later on I grabbed some tarps and covered everything up after we got home. Even though it wasn't filmed, I was just glad to have it cleaned out and ready. I still have the other ones to do, so when the weather warms up again, I'll probably get out and do those. I ended up feeding the chickens a lot of the greens. They absolutely love that. And I also cleaned out some of the chicken manure from the coop and added it to the beds, so hopefully that helps get everything nice and ready for when I'm able to finally plant. I really love being out here, especially on days like this. It's a little overcast, but it feels so good. It's like mid-70s. Being outside with the animals, the kids, and just soaking it all in, especially before the cold weather hits again. It's honestly one of my favorite things. The last time I used this particular garden bed, I actually had garlic planted here, and I ended up finding one or two little tiny garlic bulbs that really didn't amount to much. So I pulled them out, but they can still be used. So I'll probably go ahead and take them inside to use for later. As I've already said, it is such a jungle out here. It is so thick. In the summertime, it was overgrown. You couldn't even tell there was a garden bed out here. So I definitely need to get the weed eater around the garden to knock down all this bigger stuff. But that didn't happen today. I really just focused on this one garden bed for now, and I was just so happy to at least to get it cleaned out. There's still a little bit of green left in there but when I'm finished, but once I cover it up with the tarp, everything should die off, and hopefully by the time spring rolls around, this bed will be nice and ready to go. I am so excited. So moving on into the house, I had to finish up outside super quick because we had the birthday party to go to. But before we left, I was determined to get the bathroom cleaned. I have a million things to do and not enough time, so I wanted to make sure it was clean before I got home. I also picked up a new shower curtain rod. I'm going to get that hung up in the bathroom today. Lately, this bathroom has become our main bathroom, and we all realized pretty fast that we needed a new shower curtain rod, one of the rounded ones, so that we have a little more room in the shower. It makes such a difference. We were so happy to finally get that put up. So once that's up, I'm diving back into finishing cleaning this bathroom. It is filthy right now, and I can't leave it like this, so I've got to get it taken care of. Anytime I go to grab the tools and my husband is home, he always steps in and ends up doing it for me. I'm so grateful for him and everything he does. It really makes it so much easier for me. What would take me a lot longer, he can knock out so quickly. He just knows how to do it. And I appreciate it more than he realizes. Okay, so before I actually start cleaning the bathtub, I have to get all of my hair off the sidewalls. My hair is super thick and I lose so much of it. I swear sometimes I feel like I'm going bald, and yet somehow I still have a full head of hair. Does anyone else have hair that just sticks to the shower walls? Because every single time I go to clean it, there is so much. I don't understand. Okay, moving on. I'm going to go ahead and put the cleaner in the toilet and let it soak while I take out the trash and get the counter cleaned off, and then I'll come back to clean in the toilet. for today's video. I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me and get a few things done together. I know it was kind of a random video, but really I was so happy with what I was able to accomplish today. It feels so good, and I felt so productive and excited to start getting ready for spring. I hope you consider liking and subscribing to my videos. Thank you again, and I hope to see you again in the next one.